When it comes to adding recent series to Jump Force, there's really only 3 that come to mind. For me, it's actually 4, but that 4th one is The Rising of the Shield Hero, and as awesome as that show is, Shueisha does not own the rights to that series, so there's no putting Naofumi or anybody like that in this game.
Yeah, guess bitch needs an adventure name. How about horror?
There's no confirmation that we will get any recent anime for reps on the roster, but the first series that comes to mind is Demon Slayer. This series is something that keeps me with my eyes wide open, and its fights leave me with the biggest boner. And let's not forget that the comedy leaves me dying. Like, it's so freaking funny sometimes, you guys don't even know. Out of all the new Shonen Jump animes, I'd say this is the best to add to Jump Force. As for what characters to add, I would actually like 2. The first is obviously the main character, Tanjiro. He uses a technique called water breathing to do crazy sword moves and has a super strong sense of smell to smell out all the hoes he sees. The next character I'd like is my favorite of the series, and that's Zenitsu. He's just hilarious. He is extremely scared all the time, but he has an awesome sword technique with his ability of lightning breathing, which he can do even when he faints or is unconscious. Plus, I think his design is just cool, you know. Okay, the 2 series after Demon Slayer would be a little more difficult to add since the developers would need a little more creativity to add characters from them, but they have become popular. The Promised Neverland is simply a great series and arguably the best new anime of 2019. I say arguably because it's actually the second best in my opinion. There are 3 main protagonists, but if I had to choose one to be in the game, it would be Rei, who reminds me a lot of Killua from Hunter x Hunter, and he even has the same voice actor as him. Spike Chunsoft would probably be able to use the other 2 characters, Norman and Emma, in Rei's ultimate attack. These characters know strategy better than anyone else we've seen in this world, so they could have a bunch of creative special moves. Now, the last anime is an anime that literally just came out, but its manga has made it quite popular, and that's Dr. Stone. The character to come out of this show would have to be the main character, Sanku Ishigami. This character is a genius who would be using tools and inventions to fight, but again, the developers need to tap into their creative side. His design is freaking cool. You would think he's like a Super Saiyan or something with that hair, but he's a pretty cool character once you see the series, and it would be pretty interesting to see him in the Jump Force roster. He is probably one of the most creative choices for the game. I know I've said creative a lot, but you know, these characters are geniuses, so creative is the right term. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. If this is your first time on the channel, make sure you subscribe because I constantly update you guys on what's going on with Jump Force. Also, if you could give the video a like, that would be greatly appreciated. Again, thanks for watching. My name's Konjik, and I'll talk to you in the next video.
I've walked so far. I won't give up on you! In order to keep my path connected! Neither of us has much power left. Yes. This is